Welcome to another episode of Friday Night Live with your host Spicer McLeroy, starring Ian from VoiceDrummer.com,
Hey!
Josh from Red Mecca, Harry Mandibles from GammaBobStudios.com, and our musical guest Carbon4444.
Musical guest.
We need to call him Carbon Quad at this point because that 444 thing don't make sense.
Carbon into the multiforce.
That's
his video, right?
Damn right.
Isn't that the coding they use for like video resolution? 4444. That means full resolution in all channels.
There we go.
I didn't know that.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, see, you didn't know how clever your name really was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was just my gaming username on PlayStation.
So where you been, Boyd Strummer? Missed you, brother.
Oh, I was kind of shut down for the holidays. Just there was a ton of people coming and going. You know, my in-laws, we haven't seen them, like since before the pandemic. So they finally decided to make the journey. So they were here for like 10 days, which is fine, but it's just my routine goes out the window. Nothing works right anymore. So I was just doing that. I've been drawing a lot lately. So I put up like 5 or 10 new designs in one of my projects, and I've just been lately. I'm screwing around with a phenomena called pareidolia. It's where you see faces or other patterns in noise. So experimenting with systems that take existing images and swirl them around to create inspiration for new things. Nice.
So that's what you got on your screen right now?
Yeah, this is what I've been playing with today. This is just one of, I call this the Wiglowtron here. It mirrors on a bunch of different axes and then rotates them around and scales and all that fun stuff. So you can find new interpretations of existing designs, such as my March design here.
Honestly, I feel like you just went insane because that looks disturbing.
Yeah, it's great, right? Look at this thing. It's got some kind of cloaca mouth here.
Ugh.
Right?
Ugh.
It's badass.
So what do you do? Do you snapshot it and then bring it out there? What do you do?
So, oh man, I got a whole procedure here. I built up this system in After Effects that takes it layer by layer, so I can take any input image. Hey, you guys should direct me to an input image, and then I'll just like post a link or send me something, and I'll put it in here so we can do the full demo. All right.
What's best, like a front
like
on?
Something with decent contrast. So like, I used like a construction equipment on a bright blue sky, or something with an interesting shape on a green screen can be cool. Or I have this high contrast drawing. Stuff that's like high density noise probably would be less interesting.
Right. Okay.
So let's see. What do you got? And then while you're looking, I'll give the explanation here. So
yeah.
Builds up from just the base image here. And then here in the old M1, which stands for just mirror one, it picks a rotation angle and it mirrors it on that. But then all of these expressions here are telling it to like kind of wiggle around in different dimensions. I did that so that I had a version. See, look at this shit. I couldn't draw this. But now I can. Now I have effectively, right?
Oh my goodness!
Right. So I could take this. I could start munging it around. It's a whole new design. So I'm very interested in systems that allow you to take like a small input and generate a lot of possibilities out of them. So that's what this is for. And then I did it this way though, because in the original, this one's called the spin cycle. This one just twirls everything around. It's a little less interesting, but there are cool things in here. And then I got another one here called Jittertron. Jittertron it just picks random stuff for every frame, which is fine if you just want to look for individual images. But if you find something that's pretty cool, but it's like, oh, but that could be a little cooler, you're SOL unless you go in and tweak all the settings. So the Wiglowtron here is designed to give you the chance to go like, well, that's cool, but what if it was a little bit more, and then you got a little bit more room to adjust.
Right.
Yeah.
Dude, this type of stuff is always cool. I always love seeing you make
Yeah.
this type of stuff, man.
Love doing this kind of thing. Here, I'll take this. No, did anybody send me an image? If not, I'm just going to take this Bob Ross image
I'm
here.
just gonna.
Oh yeah, I sent you one.
Oh, you sent me one? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well, oh, there it is. I see it. Okay.
What's going on, Guargun? What's going on, Emmanuel? Appreciate y'all being here.
Hey, hey. Good seeing everybody.
Something for you too.
All right, we got this image of the Joker. Oh, this is great. I predict good things from this guy here. Somebody laughing, like, yeah.
I used to actually be able to do the Joker laugh. Man, that shit hurts now.
Oh, that.
All right, now let me get the I get the
my
background to
mind's
blend a
better.
little bit here. There we go. All right, so this is just one level. This is just mirror one here. Let's see what we can get. So pretty, like you can kind of see. This is great. Like this is like the face is being ripped out of itself, and you can see like these eyes being peeled free. So like even though I don't know, this to me this is just kind of like wobbly 60s thing, was there's the images moved around, but you find these spots where this is like, so there's the possibility of embellishing this further. So this just takes all those transformations and it animates them shuffling around underneath of the symmetry, but then we add one more and another on top of that. We don't need keying for this one. And then we can just look at this. This is like Junji Ito. Fucking A, I got to get some
That's
Junji
all,
Ito
that's
images.
all I was thinking of the entire time. Like this man's basically making some Junji Ito spirit art or something. Because
Yeah, look at this.
Disturbing.
Like he's like
reminds me of
wobbling.
the what's the Tool covers who did the
Oh.
Gray? What's the
Oh,
guy's
Tool,
name?
yeah.
What's the guy's artist name?
Oh my gosh.
Amazing.
Oh look, and now there's like these weird little spider things here. Like,
Okay.
if
that
you're a
one's
designer,
oh,
look at this.
man.
Fucking yeah. Nah.
See a creature already.
What do you think of it now, bats? Oh yeah, so this is what I do it for.
Nice, brother. That's dope, dude. I love all that stuff you're working on, man. That's
I
just
appreciate that.
amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Happy to give you an extended explanation anytime you ask.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah,
Producing freaking visual nightmares over there, man.
Hell yeah. That good stuff.
I'm gonna get some Junji Ito right now.
You know what? Hellstar Rimina. There you go. There's one right there.
Hellstar Rimina.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to pay extra for that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think this looks like an Ito, but I've never read it.
Yeah, it's one of the more recent ones he did. I read that
Oh.
one and I was
Cool.
genuinely kind of disturbed by it. I was like, I think I want to read more, but I don't know if I want to break my brain yet. So,
Yeah, you're too nice to your brain, brother. Gonna rake that thing over the coals. Make it
Oh,
pay.
it's Lovecraft.
Very
yeah,
Lovecraft.
Manuel. Coming back to Pixelogic soon. Gotta do a renovation on the entire stream. Daniel Zink, what's going on, brother? Wish you were here. Hope you feel better.
Did you catch that, Rona?
The Omicron's gonna get him. He's gonna get him. I don't know how it's gonna get him. Who's he gonna get him?
No, you're not.
I gotta grab that one.
Oh, so good.
Oh, look at this. Oh, it's got like this eye. Oh,
It's got like a deep sea fish thing going on there.
Mhm.
yeah, I'm seeing a lot of that.
Oh, I gotta get better ways to like get it to blend with the background. Yeah. Oh, fucking A, look at this.
Isn't there a clone tool or a stamp?
Yeah, that definitely. There's definitely options for that. I'm thinking about the different approaches I might take. Like I could take like a patch of the image and lay it over the edges or in the background and kind of feather the edge there. And you know, they wouldn't look as good in motion, but it'll like blend better in stills. This has got like a mouth like.
Yeah, it's got like a pilot fish.
Honestly, I feel like it's like a Courage the Cowardly Dog thing where like the return
Oh,
to slab. Return to slab is all I'm getting out of this. Return to slab. What's up with my cuz?
Oh man, I'm gonna be sick.
Yeah, it looks dope, dude. You can
Nothing
easily
else,
make
right?
cities, make buildings, make
Absolutely.
characters.
Yeah. I'm thinking a lot about that. I'm thinking a lot about approaches to like isolating elements, ways to
Vagina
like,
creation.
Mhm. Oh yeah, vaginas are all up in this sort of thing. You take any organic
Speaking of vaginas,
and you put symmetry on it, and you're going to get vaginas all day long.
Michael Dunham is here.
Welcome.
Oh, wait, let's give him his intro because you know he's a diva. It's Michael from Maxon.
Mind if I touch your balls, sir?
You can touch them anytime you want.
I'm gonna get you. I don't know how, but I'm gonna get you. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I knew. How was your day, Mike?
Fantastic. How was your day?
Oh, I'm just following you, man. Whatever you're doing, that's what I'm gonna do.
You sound muffled.
I do.
Yeah, that was very muffled.
What?
Yeah, what the hell?
Let
I
me
thought
see.
you were a professional.
I'm supposed to be.
I know.
I just thought you had respect.
Oof.
Yeah,
All right.
bow your fucking head to me.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
I know, violent as fuck.
Day's pretty good.
Yeah.
Did a lot of fucking documentation. It's great.
Oh yeah. Documentation's where it's at.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of my first jobs in the tech industry, writing documentation for a long deceased competitor to Flash, and at the time it was Shockwave.
Oh man.
Yeah, I
I
wrote
remember that.
documentation for Media Knife in like the 90s.
Yeah. So any advice? Any tips?
Any tips? Get out of the documentation business if you have a choice. That's my advice to me.
Mhm.
Yeah, you know, I mean, Michael could give a much better perspective on it, but
Yeah, I mean, this is all just like lead duty documentation crap. So, but you know, I get to make all my my lackeys do most of it. So,
Oh, that's so genius.
they didn't get
yeah, I'm not gonna do it all myself. I mean, come on,
What the hell?
we got minions.
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to have a nice sandwich with mignonnaise.
That's a good one. I'm gonna work on that one for Monday.
Oh yeah, let me know how that works out.
Mm-hmm. Probably get fired.
Okay, I'm back to HR. Hi. Yeah, I
This
guess
seems familiar.
Yeah, Miss HR lady.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All types. So Harry Mandibles is on a competition winning streak over there.
Oh shit.
He's just winning everything.
You keep that to yourself.
He's winning everything.
What'd
All right.
you win?
So what do y'all think about this perpetual license bullshit?
I'm fine because
happening with it?
What?
Are they finally stopping the free updates? Is that what's up?
Yeah, they said after a year you're not going to get free updates anymore, so they're going to follow through in the original promise of what they said from before.
When did they announce
give them
this?
out for free.
Yesterday.
Fuck.
I'm not sure if so if you read that a little more in depth, it says that a year after you signed up. So if you've had perpetual for years, you might have to pay immediately.
You know, honestly, you're not making it sound any better. It's making it sound worse.
Well, but I never signed up. I bought a piece of software 20 years ago or whatever it was. I didn't sign up at all.
But perpetual doesn't by definition, perpetual doesn't mean you get free upgrades. It just means you keep software forever.
You are correct.
So
it's just been for the last 20 years we've been getting free updates from Pixel Logic because the small team was made it possible for that to happen. But
I knew it.
Fucking
knew it.
yeah, but I mean, apparently they ran out of money because they're giving away free updates. So
yeah.
Well, I mean, did they run out of money, or does Ulfer just want to not have to run a company anymore? It's like, I could cash in now. Everybody wants to cash in at a certain point, I think.
Yeah.
But it's just a bummer that they lead with, all right, the free ride's over. I feel like the customer forward way to do it would be to lead with, here's how we're going to make this so much more valuable. I feel like that's the position they should be operating.
I mean,
from.
they kind of technically did that by saying, we're going to make you pay more money. That's how it becomes more valuable.
Yeah, but that's not the definition of value. What is it's called the rule of charity, I believe.
It's like, we're no longer going to get free updates, but for everyone who feels like you're not going to feel compensated because everybody else who had it before, they're going to pay even more just for their updates. There you go. Everybody wins.
I love all the comments that people are like, I'm going to Blender now. Like,
Yeah.
okay.
No, you won't.
What?
have fun finding a job, fucker.
I'm gonna repost my my Anakin meme.
Oh.
No, I mean, that's an absurd statement, of course. Like, you're not going to replace ZBrush.
No.
But
You can't replace it anytime soon. Definitely
Well,
how
they're-
far it's gotten, actually.
If anything, it creates more competition.
You are correct.
I mean,
I won't
was,
upgrade
um,
anytime soon anyways. Usually I take like 5 upgrades until just the recent upgrades I'm excited for because of the new shit.
Yeah, have they announced how much it's going to cost to re-up your perpetual?
No, and
$1,000.
that's what people are concerned about the most from when I've read that article that got linked in the
I also have to
thing this morning.
spend the same amount of money to re-up my.
Yeah, people are thinking if you have to
That
pay
sucks.
like $100 or $200 just to get an update, it's gonna drive someone nuts.
They're not
well,
gonna do
I mean,
like
if
that
they get
discount
shitty
thing.
about it, it'll just drive people to the piracy marketplace. And
I mean, they could just do Blender. I don't understand how any of that. Honestly, when I saw someone say like, "It looks like I'm going to the high seas," like, bro, you got Blender. I don't understand why you would need to pirate anything.
Yeah. I would rather use Blender than pirate anything.
I'm like, I don't even get that understanding of it. So, okay. But everyone's
Yeah,
gotta
I
do what they
mean,
gotta do.
I have a perpetual license that I actually gave to my programmer for XMD, and then I just pay fucking monthly for mine. And I mean, $40 a month, that ain't shit for fucking ZBrush. I don't care.
no, it's an incredible tool. It's like it's easily worth that value at the rate that they have updated it. So I don't think it's like it's not an unreasonable ask on the part of Maxon. But the optics suck. It feels crappy to have the situation change under you. I guess at the end of the day, that's just customer psychology, right? People.
Yeah.
Hey, but at least
Consumer
it's
cost psychology.
at least it's not Autodesk.
No.
So if it was Autodesk, they'd be like, ZBrush is now $6,000, and that's going to be a yearly cost.
Yeah. It's going to cost you $200 a month.
Uh-huh.
What? It's a car payment, dude.
Yeah.
Car payment is $2,000 a month.
No, like $200 a month.
I was like, what?
they're
I was like
asking for.
$2,000 a month. Like, oh yeah, I get what you're saying. Oh man.
Yeah, I'm like, no, I'm good.
What? You driving a fucking Lambo or something? What's going on here?
Right?
I don't know. I mean, I can only get my car repaired at one place. Call it a junkyard.
Let's see. It's $200 to transfer a license from Pixelogic to Maxon.
What?
And that's not for the updates. It's just for transfer of license.
Okay, so you're telling. Okay,
What the hell does that mean? What?
Hold on a minute. So they're gonna manage our licenses, but does that mean? Oh my God, this is gonna be as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Holy fuck!
They transferred my license from Red Giant without charging me $200. So,
Oh wow,
Never know. Yeah, never know.
that's one of the things I was concerned about. Just how they're gonna manage the licenses that you have, because I mean, you can literally disable them by logging in on Pixelogic, and you actually kind of sometimes have to get customer support to help you get them back online anyway if you fuck up on the uninstalls. So now when you put it, man, it sounds like it's just gonna suck. It's gonna be a real crappy time installing that on a different computer if you ever have to reinstall anything after you pay the $200.
Well, if any company is going to cash out, I'm glad it's Pixelogic. They definitely earned it.
Yep.
They gave so much for free, so many updates, revolutionized the industry. Go ahead and cash out, man.
And Ofair is a badass dude. So
Yeah.
he's like one of the nicest people in the world that I've ever met. So.
Mm-hmm. Get your money. Get your money. But yeah, it made a lot of people sad. That's for sure. But not as sad as watching The Matrix.
Did you see that fucking meme that I threw up earlier? Where it was like Keanu Reeves gives like 70% of his salary to like cancer research, and then the dude's like, yeah, because that movie just gave most people cancer.
Yeah, nothing made me more sad than that movie.
I couldn't even finish it, man. I couldn't even finish it. I started it, I got to a point where, like, after they go back to, you know, certain areas of the older trilogy, and then I'm like, I think I've been disrespected enough. I'll leave.
Right.
Like, this movie was clearly not for me.
Harry, did you watch it?
I haven't been able to bring myself to do that yet.
Come on, man. You got to waste your life sometime.
I did waste it appropriately. I was gonna put it on, then I saw like a UFO documentary. I'm like, I'm gonna do that instead. So.
See, I thought they had promise in the beginning until they showed the little like puppy and the kitten robot.
That was my favorite part.
It's like, what the fuck is this shit?
I liked it until they started showing all the clips of the older trilogy movies. I was like, okay, hold on a minute. Like, y'all just started. Y'all can't be doing this. It's like, what's going on?
Yeah, especially when like the freaking resolution of everything they showed was way different than the rest of the movie.
Yeah, I was
and
like,
it just looked like shit.
Oh god, there was another meme. It was like Neo talking to Morpheus. He's like, so you're saying I can dodge bullets? No, Neo. What I'm saying is, after this new movie, you won't want to.
Oh man. Yeah, I think it was like, yeah, we're gonna make the movie with or without you. Oh yeah? Well, I'm just gonna fucking stab it in the fucking heart. Then just destroy everything so you can't make another Matrix movie. That's what it felt like.
It's honestly what it probably was designed to be, the way that whole movie was going, because I never see more character assassinations happen in the first hour. the first hour of a movie ever. I was like, oh my goodness, like, what the fuck am I watching? It's like, when does the Matrix part start? Not yet? Okay.
Yeah, because it was funny here, like, now I'm out. Whenever we were talking about the Matrix, I was like, wow, that was such a smart move. I don't know. I like whenever I'm driving down the highway, I don't ever look at accidents because I always feel like it's karma. You know, like just don't slow down, just keep going. Don't see other people's like.
So you don't even try to help?
Wait,
What the hell?
Like if everybody's already there, you know, what
Not
I'm
even
talking
an
about.
American. You are not an American. And you're just
But
like
I love seeing the train wreck.
seeing them
And
all
I just
die.
couldn't keep my eyes off of that.
oh shit!
Uh,
Sees a car crash. Not my business.
see all the
Later.
fucking dead people. You know, so it's fine.
Fuck it
Someone
off.
yelling for help.
It was
and
like
you just say, yeah, they'll be
complete
fine.
work. It was like a complete work of spite against its studio. Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Oh shit!
They got an
Car
accident.
crash happens. I'm sure there's two sides to this.
Better you than me. Later.
Y'all ever see Ratchet?
Oh, man.
Yeah, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck car wrecks. So they're also killing the Snyderverse. They're getting rid of Ben Affleck and Henry Cavill, replacing him with Batgirl and Supergirl. I'm like, what the
Wait, so they're gonna make a Superman?
fuck are y'all doing?
Call it Supergirl?
Yeah.
They killed the series. Now they're gonna kill the movie adaptation. That's all I'm seeing.
Yeah.
I think they're doing that on purpose to try and like sell the whole catalog to make it enticing enough for somebody to buy it.
I mean, they wouldn't have to if they just kept trying to make it.
I know.
It's like, why are y'all trying so hard to be bad? It's
We
like,
could
what's
print
wrong
money,
with
but
everything?
instead we're just gonna keep going.
It's like, hey, let's make a DC comic book about the Justice League kids in high school. Let's do that. Let's do
I'm Not Starfire.
Right.
Let's do that.
Oh God.
I'm like, you guys are trying so hard, but it's like we keep hiring the wrong people. Let's hire more of the wrong people. It's like, what?
Yeah.
It's like, what's going on? Just stop.
We're getting the writer of Birds of Prey to do the next Justice League 2 and 3.
Okay.
Wait. Which writer?
The only writer that was on Birds of Prey.
So
What's her
basically,
Christina something.
Oh wait, I'm thinking of what's the like wine mom? Like she was decent for a minute and then she went off the rails like with everybody else.
No, I don't know. But yeah,
You would know.
why the fuck would you get the writer of probably the worst like turnout of a movie? Why would you choose that person? I don't understand, dude. Like,
I mean, sometimes when you like shift into full retard, you just break the clutch and keep going.
yeah. I was like, when you fail hard, fail harder, but make sure
It's
you
the only way.
Fail forward. Oh man, I don't even want to know what it's gonna turn into.
well, I'm gonna blame it on you. Whatever happens.
Oh man, call it the Justice Friends just so you can have a different association of it. We're gonna have the Justice League because of patriarchy. Have the Justice Friends.
Yeah, they'll probably make a movie of that too. That'd be great.
And then they're gonna do a Flashpoint
What was
version.
it? What was it? Captain? No, what was the Super Friends from? You're talking about from Dexter's Laboratory, right?
A little bit of that, but
Super Friends, I remember that. And those
Super
the
Friends.
the Justice Friends being like I think the Patriot something, Super Patriot. I think.
No, you're talking about Justice, like the Justice League, but yeah, it was called the Super Friends. But if you're thinking Dexter's Lab, it was the.
It was Krunk, Valhalla. And,
it was the Super Friends.
Valhalla.
I think it was Justice Friends.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like the Justice Friends. That's just like
Justice Friends, yeah.
Yeah.
Have all those radical stereotypes where you got the
They got their
stereotypical
ass
Hulk.
whooped by some dude named Wrestler, who was voiced by Randy Savage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that shit. It was so good.
Gets his ass beat by a monkey.
Randy Savage should have been voicing cartoons his entire career, man.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Oh, he was so good.
He went in.
I'm giving up on this. I don't think I have a formulating thought. I'm just painting.
Getting better.
I know, right? Tell myself that every time I wake up. I'm better. Okay.
So is anybody getting in on that Metaverse?
Right now, I think that shit's been tanking pretty hard because of all the recent news about money being printed so hard that no one thought about how bad it would be later.
Say again? What?
Basically, money got printed so hard that like the whole part of the market is just basically rolling over in its grave a little bit.
You're talking about the metaverse
Yeah.
Yeah.
in
not doing so
particular?
hot.
Like, are you talking about like currency related to the metaverse, like
I'm talking about
specifically
Metaverse-
Facebook's
Metaverse-
meta, or are you talking about like real life inflation affecting people's engagement with the metaverse?
That
Hmm.
the engagement with the metaverse basically making it hard for people to get access to, therefore like causing the down, like a trickle down effect of everyone's basically kind of like almost flatlining with it.
I feel like they don't offer anything. Like, what's the metaverse for? I mean, they do offer things. You can socialize there. But like, what else is the metaverse for apart from things you used to do on Second Life?
That's literally
it's
the biggest
like-
question right there.
Data tracking.
No, I kind of want to try it out on the Oculus and just fucking see.
I mean, you can do VR chat whenever you feel like, brother. That's all you're really getting out of it, unless you want to play a
I'm
game.
gonna
while
say
you're doing
that.
it.
Like, what can I do other
You can
that I
build
can't
shit
do in
though in a
VR
game.
chat?
Yeah, you can like buy
You can,
plots
like-
of land and
Yeah, you can like build shit. So
Yeah,
might be
basically
fun.
Second Life. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, there's definitely room out there for somebody to like nail the Second Life experience.
Mhm.
I just haven't heard about anybody actually doing that, and personally, I don't have as much interest in just hanging around and chit chatting. So it's less. Of a
I don't
draw.
know. I might make my XMD corporation building
Oh,
in
shit.
there. So, like, who wants a top floor office?
Mhm.
Come on.
Okay, wait a minute. Now you're talking utility, brother.
Hell yeah. Except for there's probably no 3D artists in there. It's all kids. It's all kids that don't have any money.
Bunch of John Ralphios.
Oh, Microsoft decided not to support Maquette anymore. And if you haven't heard of it, it was a VR block-in tool, which is still incredible. And thankfully, they're not making it unavailable. But I'm really bummed about that because really, really incredible tool for blocking in. Made me think of it when you were talking about building stuff for the metaverse because it's such a perfect fit for that kind of sketching.
What is that? What you said, Maquette?
Yeah,
Maquette?
Microsoft Maquette. It's a VR-based 3D. I mean, I'd call it a sketching tool, but that implies that it's more like Tilt Brush, where you're sketching lines. It's like really simple geometry, very easy to get stuff in, very fast workflow, and quite a variety of tools for getting the elements of your scene blocked in, getting the relative proportions of your scene blocked in. You take that stuff out, you refine it a little bit in your tool of choice. You bring it back around for refining spatially and Maquette. It's really great. You're getting down in there. You can, obviously like other VR painting and sculpting tools, you can kind of get down in it, which I really appreciate. Like, being able to get a different perspective from a different scale on the design. I love working that way. I like to start, if I have to do a scene that is, a significant layout, like a landscape with specific elements or a sort of a space. I think Maquette is brilliant. So I wonder what.
Yeah, I'm gonna get what would you all suggest for a VR headset? Like, what would be like the top of the line?
What's the
Steam VR headset? The Steam VR
Yeah,
headset.
the Index, I think it's called, is what I've
the Index
heard.
1 or 2.
But I will say this: it's hard to beat the Quest 2 for the cost is quite low, and it's a good experience. Even wirelessly on my PC, it's been excellent.
Yeah, I
The
got
only downside is that you have to make a Facebook account. I heard.
I was about to say
Yeah,
the
you
exact
do.
same thing he said. I was like, that's the only downside to the entire thing.
So
Hey,
yeah, but don't you all have Facebook accounts?
No.
yeah,
Reluctantly.
some people, some of us don't. I do, but I'm just saying if you don't have one, just saying.
I thought Facebook was Meta now. Didn't it die?
Yeah, but I think the Quest 2 for the price is awesome. I've played there's tons of awesome games on it too. Even some of the free shit's fun.
Hey, Ian, have you heard anything about when Adobe's putting out Medium?
I don't know. I mean, on Quest 2 specifically?
Or no, just like the updated one, because like they've
no.
I applied to get in on the beta, but
no, I haven't checked in on Medium for a long time.
the stuff that they're doing with it looks really fucking good. Like it looks like they're actually like trying to improve it.
Well, I'm all for it. I think it's an amazing tool. I think that the workflow is extremely clunky, but like you could do amazing things with it.
You just gotta be patient with that work.
Yeah, like anything, like especially new stuff. You have to just get in there and like tolerate its weirdness and idiosyncrasies to, it's like the same reason why every time something becomes doable in software, like investigating, symmetries or different mathematical investigations, for example, you quickly find out that somebody did it by hand 200 years ago, because by the time it gets easy, some smarty pants in history has already gone after it. So everything new and cool is hard to use, I think, therefore, by definition.
So it's the Steam VR headset?
So the Steam VR is the Index, but with the Index, I guess you get wider field of view and higher resolution, but you also have to mount lighthouses on your walls. It's a wired experience, and it's not something you could move to a different part of your house, which might not matter to you. But one thing I love about the Quest 2 is I can just haul that into another room if I need to.
What about the Vive?
The Vive is a fucking pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Like we used the Vive when I work in Maquette, and it is so flaky. You have to have really good lighting in your room. You have to have perfect placement of all the mounts, and it's fucking expensive as hell if you want to get all the accessories you need. Like you really need 4 mounts for it to work really well. And it's expensive for the extra ones. I wouldn't say it's worth the money.
Yeah, because it's like $1,100. I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, and you also you're tethered, and the tether is so fucking thick that you feel like you're just like wired to not be able to move very well.
It's like Ghost in the Shell, basically.
Yeah, it's got a huge cord on it. And I thought the HoloLens was fucking cool. We had that too when I worked there, but I think it's dead now. It had some cool features in it though.
Eventually, we gonna get that AR. We ain't got it yet.
Yeah, another thing I worked on when I was there, we did like AR with the Vive. And there was some pretty cool shit that we did with it.
Some kind of pass-through camera situation.
Yeah, it's got the pass-through cameras, and they're pretty high res. If you there's like a hack for it that you can do, and they actually have higher res than what they show in the pass-through.
So. I like the sound of that.
Yeah, they're not quite HD, but it's pretty close to 1920. I think it's like 1280.
Oh,
It's not too bad though. We did some cool stuff with it.
Nice. Yeah, 'cause I definitely want to get one and try sculpting in it because it seems like a lot of fucking fun to do that.
Yeah, it is. I really liked doing stuff in medium. Like I was kind of getting on a roll with it, and I kind of fell out of VR for a minute after my dad.
And you can stream all your shit too.
Yeah.
Mm.
The dude, he does stuff for like ILM. His name's Geo Napko. Like,
yeah,
he's always putting stuff out.
Yeah, I've been watching him sculpt on his. We're seeing his examples or time lapses, whatever you want to call it, of him sculpting, and I'm like, ah, man, it looks so fun. Especially it just like because on here, it's just a 2D thing, but it seems like it would actually feel like you're actually in the room with whatever you're.
You can feel the volume of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like doing ships and stuff like that, like and scaling it up so you're inside there is really neat.
Yeah. I will say with the Quest, your experience is going to be somewhat diminished because you can't natively run most of the. I mean, there are some art tools you can run natively on the Quest, but for instance, Maquette and Medium and others have to be streamed to the headset, which you can do wirelessly, which works way better than it deserves to, but it's not perfect. So it's a little inconsistent. The experiences. You can for $80, you can buy a very easy to break but very nice fiber optic cable that's a little on the short side. But if you're doing like stationary sculpting, you'll get a better experience with that cable. But you just gotta. I destroyed it the first time I used it, and I never bought another one because I'm like, fucking, I do not want to spend another $80 on this shit. So, some words of warning there and caveats for the art experience. Although, I don't know, depending on where your morality is at with respect to big box stores, you can pick one up at Target, test it out, and if it doesn't meet your needs, send it packing.
Oh my god, this could be. I might have to pick this up. I haven't fucking opened up my Oculus in a minute, so that's amazing. Whatever this is.
What are you looking at?
It's just some janky game where it looks like you get to be like a giant robot and smashing a city.
There was one called Late for Work that's was an asynchronous multiplayer with 3 people on controllers and 1 person in VR. And everybody's trying to get to work, and the person in VR plays a giant ape that's rampaging through the city, like getting in their way, picking up their cars and throwing them and shit like that.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it was pretty cute.
I've got a few VR games I would love to try and do at some point.
Oh yeah, give us all the ideas.
Yeah, I will. I'll just hand that right over.
Sweet.
Don't be so precious. When are you gonna make them?
Ooh.
Oh, really? Okay.
See, challenge accepted. Life is just taking a turn.
Gauntlet thrown.
So, Mr. Baxter, you created the greatest VR game company in the world. What was your inspiration? This motherfucker on a stream said I couldn't do it.
One fucking guy. It's like I'm the Seth Meyers to his Trump.
There you go.
He goes around claiming he goaded him into running, I think.
Have they updated this shit? Gravity Sketch apparently has gotten.
Is that improved?
Yeah. What's that dude's name? English guy, Glenn Southern. He does a lot of stuff with Gravity Sketch.
Oh, sweet.
He's been doing a lot of shit with Nomad Sculpt on the iPad.
Yeah, isn't Substance Painter have like a modeling thing now?
That's medium. That's going to be medium.
Yeah,
that means
Substance Painter or Substance Designer has some kind of
that's what medium's
parametric modeling
Yeah, because Gio's been working
I've
on
messed
that too.
Yeah, that's what Medium is evolving into, is whatever they're gonna package into the Adobe stuff.
Wait,
Because
Medium would become a parametric modeler?
it's going to whatever the modeling thing is that Adobe's working on.
Okay.
It's called 3D. It's called
art
3D
modeler.
modeler.
Yeah.
And it fucking sucks right now.
Yeah.
I've tried it. It is absolutely horrible, but it'll probably get better since Adobe's got so much fucking money that it doesn't matter.
I tried their Stager. It's not that great.
Yeah, Stager fucking sucks too. I was hoping, because their demo, like their video, is like it makes it look so smooth and perfect. And everything I tried it on, it didn't do a good job at all. It was like doing it with your phone or something.
It's got potential, but not it work. A lot of work.
So I learned that mathematically, I don't know how well I can back this up with an explanation, but mathematically, there are only 17 ways to tile the 2D plane. So, between, they're called isometries in geometry. They're like operations that you can do that don't change properties like length. So like rotations, not scaling, obviously, rotations, transformations, reflections, and another operation called glide reflections, which I'm not sure why is separate. But and then between those operations, those are, you can construct 17 distinct sort of general patterns of tiling on a 2D plane, and that is all. It's just like one of those weird things, like why 17? And I don't fully understand yet, but I've read it has something to do with like you're able to analyze this like high dimensional topological object called an orboid, I think, or orbifold. That's what it is.
And if I'm getting out of that.
And apparently there's a way you can do that it just like spits out a 17, and sure enough, you try to come up with any alternatives to it, and it's like for centuries it's been known that though there were only 17, but it was possible to then figure out like why mathematically, and it's blowing my mind, and I'm trying to understand it, but it's killing me.
So if you find the 18th version, you go into the 4th dimension.
That's what happens to you. Yeah. There's a mathematician who I admire. I've been reading a biography about him. He's John Conway. And in I want to say the early 80s, he was trying to understand the 4th dimension more intuitively. And so he built a helmet that had like, he got some periscopes, like some army handheld periscopes, and he fitted them on an army helmet or some kind of helmet that covered his normal eyes, but then allowed him to look through these periscopes in such a way that instead of having horizontal parallax between his eyes on the horizontal plane, he configured it so he would have vertical parallax. And he walked around like that in a garden at like whatever school he was working at for, a few hours a day to see if it could like help him develop an intuition for thinking 4th dimensionally. He reasoned that if his brain got used to processing vertical parallax and horizontal parallax, that he could somehow gain insight. it's like, it sounds like some real Bloodborne shit to me. But it also reminds me of Doc Brown from Back to the Future, when Marty, knocks on his door in the 50s and he's got the psychic helmet on and he's just going for it,
Right.
Like, he doesn't know, but he's got the scientific process on his side. So he's just going for it to see what he can figure out. And it was fun to read about a real life account of that kind of behavior.
So do you ever find anything from it?
He was able to identify like some really important structures in super high dimensional space. Like there's this symmetry group called the monster group that exists in like 194,000 dimensions or something insane like that. It's a really wild, like purely like research mathematics concept, I guess. But they want it. There are ways to relate it to physics and other phenomena, but he came at it from like a purely just like game of mathematics perspective. And so he came up with, he was able to like feel out this object. And I guess it's hard for me to understand, obviously, but one of the applications of understanding higher dimensional space is understanding the output of like machine learning systems. So what I appreciate about the subject is, I guess, that by constructing this machine learning equation or sort of what's the word I'm looking for? Like, I guess equation is good enough. You're like building this thing that has like tens of thousands of inputs, right? That come from all the different pixels of an input image or whatever your system does. And then it is like convoluting that into some outrageous output. But it does it by doing math in these super, super high dimensions, just because of all of the parameters that go into the equation. And so when you're looking for like when you do a tool like ArtBreeder, here, I'll bring it up for people in the audience that aren't familiar with it. But
That's
if you're working with
a bunch of, that's when you mash a bunch of pictures together, right?
ArtBreeder it's completely different now that I'm looking at it right now. So am I on the wrong site, or what have I done here? I wonder if they just changed it since the last time I was there. But ArtBreeder is a GAN. It's a generative adversarial network. It's a type of machine learning system that like learns to imitate images based upon, well, anyway, I don't want to go off on too hard of a tangent there.
Okay, nerd.
But what's interesting about it is like you have this system. I really want to show you, but if ArtBreeder's broken, it's going to be a little harder to explain. Oh, okay, so is this? They just changed the layout of the site. Hopefully, I can still log in. There we go. Okay. All right. So, if we're in the portrait GAN here, like each of these is the answer to. Oh my God, this is fucking great. Each of these is the answer to like a super complicated math problem that has thousands and thousands of numerical inputs. And so when you want to like try to make sense of all that, you're thinking about like, well, where do the, like all the Middle Eastern looking faces reside in this cloud of possibilities? And you learn to think about it like these weird counterintuitive things in higher dimensional space. Like, I guess important things like end up in these hard to understand like strings of super thin information that kind of relate to each other. They don't exist in a cloud the way we'd normally think of it. So that's about all I can say, but it blows my mind.
Type shit.
It goes crazy on. What's that?
I said that's some society type shit. Anyone knows the movie I'm referencing?
I don't
know. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm going on and on, but having some fun. Thanks for letting me go on and on.
Oh, hell yeah, brother.
Someone's got to love the math because I can't understand all of it.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking A, man. Math is so hard for me, but I just started to fall in love with the like idea of it. Like one time, I was in my 30s or something. It was like somebody finally explained to me, like, you can write a number like 2, 3, 4, 5, and it means, 2 of this or the second in the line or whatever. But you can also write this thing called 2p, 2 times p, and it means even number. But it just means all the even numbers. And I started to realize, oh, it's this language where you can speak about infinity in a meaningful and like accessible or like at least useful way without having to count to infinity. Like you can reason about infinity. This fellow Cantor did it in the early 1900s, and he basically proved that there are different sizes of infinities using reason and mathematics. And it's fucking mind-blowing because I'm not going to butcher the explanation, but if you guys are interested, you can look up like Hilbert's Hotel or Cantor's Aleph Null. What is it called? Countable infinity and uncountable infinity. There's a really good and understandable proof as to the differences, but he essentially proved that there's, one kind of infinity is like the integers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 with nothing, no half numbers, no fractions, none of that. Those are infinite, right? But he calls them countably infinite, and he shows that they're distinct from the real numbers, which you can infinitely divide into smaller and smaller divisions between them. And that is a different, bigger kind of infinity. And it's just like, he explains it and you're like, yeah, that absolutely makes sense, but I fucking don't understand it. And my mind hurts, you know? But it's like this burn that you're like, oh my, there's this thing out there. There's this thing on the other side of, you know, like just around the corner from reality that really exists in between the physical and the purely imaginative, and it's math. And it's constantly inspiring me. I try to look for art in math these days. I can draw, I can sculpt. I love to do those things. I have tremendous respect for people who want to push that as far as they can. And but I just have turned a corner where I want to find like the in between. I want to like sculpt something that then math takes over and does something crazy with it.
Oh, that'd be badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Man, if you ever get on DMT with all those thoughts, you are never coming back.
I have not gotten on the DMT. Yeah, I want to come back, so I'll have to be careful with that.
Is that like XMD or?
Oh no, XMD lasts longer and it's healthier for you.
I don't know about healthier, but
Lots of bad trips.
Yeah, you want to. I mean, DMT is a real short trip from what I've read, but you want to. That's some serious shit. You want to be
snort a lot of it. Real quick. Marco Keogh, happy New Year to you. It looks like Renders is seeing what you're talking about. Was it a scene from beyond, and now math is just too terrifying.
Honestly, everything that was just talked about in the math sense, it just reminded me of all the special effects from Lucy. It is basically thrown into like some sort of visual effect. It just breaks all your comprehension and understanding. You're just like, where am I going? That's all it sounds like.
Yeah. I love movies about like the limitless potential of the human mind.
Like Limitless.
Yeah. Oh my god, if I could have that pill, dude. Oh, I would so fucking take it, dude.
I'm pretty sure everybody would take it right now.
Just to
hey,
put
all you got to
everywhere
do is
together.
Google Limitless, and there's plenty of pills.
Oh yeah.
Find one, and you know, like they're all legit. So you know,
then Google nootropic injury.
Yeah.
And Google research chemicals.
They all say perfectly natural and they're safe. So, you know.
I believe them.
Yeah.
Homeopathic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys ever see James Randi's demo where he takes like a fistful of homeopathic sleeping pills in front of an audience just to let them know what the deal is? No, it's great. I think he's dead now, but he is just such a great skeptic.
Did he die then?
No, nobody dies from homeopathy. Nobody gets anything from homeopathy.
Oh, man, you heard of this guy? He's dead now, but
yeah, I know. I realized that I didn't quite lay that out optimally.
That's a pretty bad sales pitch.
Yeah, sometimes you want to leave the impulsive tangent off, but that's the fun of ADHD.
So, did you hear about this company you should go work for? Yeah, they went out of business.
Yeah, they're called Jonestown, I think. Out of business, air quotes. You know what I'm saying?
It's more like off the books. You know what I'm saying? Did you see Dune, Ian?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
That's good.
I mean, it seems like the kind of movie, bro.
No, I think I'd enjoy it. I absolutely think I would. I have a whole thing about feeling like I can sit down and sit still for a movie. Like I stopped going to movies at the theater. This is true. Stopped going to movies at the theater because I couldn't figure out what to do with my arms for 2.5 hours. Just be sitting there like, oh, I can't. There's no place. What the fuck? How? It's just a chair. I can sit in chairs, right? But somehow I cannot sit in a chair at the movies. So.
You could bring a little donut to sit on.
Yeah, that's good. No, I think that's probably what I need to do.
And snort a bunch of cocaine before the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna help me sit still. I see it now.
Opposite effect.
Oh, wait, it's homeopathy. So you mix
Yeah.
the cocaine with water. You mix it 10 to 1.
No. As long as you're sitting on a donut, you're good.
Okay. Wait,
Oh.
but okay. It's the cocaine.
Makes sense.
The donut is what improves the cocaine experience.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, it spreads your butt cheeks and you can get that suppository up there. You know,
Mhm.
everybody knows that.
This from like life experience or
No, this is just 10 minutes ago.
all right.
He's just cramming them up there right now.
Yeah, man.
Breakfast experience.
Here you go. Got them ready to go.
I keep him in this Tic Tacs box just to keep it on the down low. But
Yeah, I'm really tense today.
Ooh, too much pink.
So I rewatched Old School recently. And
Oh, yeah?
it's still fucking hilarious, dude.
That's my favorite fucking like Will Ferrell movie of all time.
Yeah.
What about Rick and Bobby? The Ballad of Rick and Bobby.
Shake and Bake. Magic Man and El Diablo.
Magic Man.
Just now you see me. Now you don't.
Well, I think it's about time for me to be hitting the old dusty trail.
All right, brother. Well,
Thanks for having me about.
let them know where they can find you, what you're doing, who you
Oh,
is.
yeah. Reckon you can find me at voidstrummer.com. There, got Twitter links there. You can look them up if you want to chit chat or what have you. And hey, you can find all my projects there. Pretty soon there'll be even more stuff about me if you're interested in that.
Oh yeah, make sure to go follow him. He's always doing something new, always learning something new, like mushrooms, crypto kids,
Everything.
sketches, drawings, like everything.
Yeah,
And
we got
great
the-
conversation. See, look at
Thank
all
you
that.
very much. Kind of you to say. I got some
Yeah.
mildews here. This is all like from my today's sketchbook doing symmetry stuff. So yeah, come by. We'll say hi. Talk
Yeah.
about all kinds of cool stuff. Thanks very much, brother.
Oh hell yeah, brother. Hope to
Take care,
see you
y'all.
here next week, brother.
Yep. Cheers. Be well.
Peace.
See ya.
Wait. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not me.
Yeah.
I'm saying bye to him.
I
Get
mean,
the
you,
whole
did it,
comments
you
playing.
conveniently timed it like too quickly.
Well, yeah, that's usually what people do whenever somebody leaves. They say bye. Jesus, you're so rude.
No.
Jeez.
Apologize.
Yeah.
Well, no.
That's fucked up, yo.
Apologize to me,
For
offending me, offending my feelings.
I'm sorry you're bad at apologizing.
I'm sorry you have feelings.
I didn't know they didn't matter. Oh, shit.
Mm-mm-mm. So we gonna play Halo again with us, Chris?
Playing Halo?
We need your KD spread, bro.
Are we gonna play New World after this?
I want to play some Halo, bro.
Fuck Halo. Let's play New World.
Wow.
Halo.
Long-term commitment versus short-time fun.
Mm-hmm. He gets it.
So New World.
Want to shoot some people?
Do
in
an
the
expedition,
face.
and yes.
All right, I'll do an expedition. Let's play some New World.
Where's Blade been?
Here, I can summon Blade. Hold on.
Can you tell him to stop acting like he's too busy. He can't read his Discord. All right. We all know he does everything.
Hold on. Wait.
lightning fast.
Hold on.
All right.
Yeah, I told him play New World now or you're fired.
There you go. Make it nice and inviting.
Yeah. He's gonna like log on real quick and be like, "Where are you?"
Yeah. What are you talking about?
But you took too long. Right now it says he's playing. What's he playing?
They're playing Halo.
Deep Rock Galactic.
Playing Space Dwarves: A Mining Experience.
Space dwarves in space.
You didn't echo.
Space.
That was horrible.
No. That was the $2 echo effect. Sorry.
William Spicer commands it.
Ooh.
I mean, at least it's not like every time you do a battle cry, we don't hear you do it.
Whee!
So do you use a different mic whenever you, we play Medicus on the weekends?
No, this is the same mic.
No, same.
He's just being a douche.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I think you're talking about Leo.
No,
Yeah,
I'm talking
Leo
about,
uses a different mic.
Yeah,
talking
he's
about Spicer.
He's talking about Spicer because Spicer's not using his cool sound effects.
Well, there's a little bit of that. A little bit of that, but every time this man does an elegant battle cry and his excellent Donald Trump impression, we never hear. It's gone. Fading out.
Turn to Cartman. There's a hint of Cartman in there.
Oh yeah. There's always some Cartman in there. He's like one of my favorite characters of all time.
And go.
Watch the last one.
No.
I gotta watch that. What's it called?
What the fuck was this on Halloween? Holy fuck.
All right. This brush set is done.
Finally, you're doing something.
Been doing something.
Whatever. We've been waiting on that forever.
I know. I'm doing real fucking work.
Ooh, you hear that, Chad? Ooh.
It's good enough.
Now it's
Chris,
going to
like-
take me a week to package them all up.
Spicer, which it's like a Batman. What are you doing, Batman? That's all I need to ask. Why are you doing Batman?
What? Huh? Yes.
Batman, why? Because who? When?
Why?
Eh?
Oh, because I always wanted a Dark Knight Returns statue, and I'm not going to pay $1,000 for it, so I'll just make my own. And it's going to be way cooler because I made it for myself. So
It's gonna be a highly collectible item that no one will
Wasn't
ever
that
have.
blue earlier?
say what?
Oh no, the reference was blue.
What his? Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
comic book reference. Yeah.
Was that Todd McFarlane?
No, that's Frank Miller from
okay.
The Dark Knight Returns.
Dark Knight Returns is when he's he's older, right? Like
Yeah.
50s, I think. 40s or 50s.
Yeah.
I need to
somewhere.
read that one. I haven't read that one yet.
You haven't
I remember-
read that one?
No, I haven't.
Oh
I
my
read The Killing
God.
Joke.
That's
was-
like my least favorite DC
And I was-
story. Yeah.
You didn't like The Killing Joke?
No, the joke at the end was so fucking stupid. It
Oh,
was just so stupid.
you didn't like the whole fucking like left up to your imagination.
No, it's lazy ass writing. Lazy ass writing. It's just like torture porn throughout the whole thing, and then stupid joke. Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Animated series is worse.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
no, wait, no, hold on. Wait, animated
I just-
movie, right? The animated
Like-
movie.
Yeah, they did the animated one, and it was like that's
Yeah.
not. That was way worse. Like
I was about to
I
say,
hated the
tough
whole
one.
like Barbara and Bruce had sex. I was like, that's stupid.
Yeah.
That's like his daughter. I'm like, why? Why would you do that?
I never liked it because they made Joker out to be a rapist. And I was just
Yeah.
like, no, that's just a little bit too far. Let's keep it in the crazy, kooky area. Let's not have Joker raping fucking people. All right. Just all that shit is just dumb. Dumb ideas.
Yeah. And the last one I read was, I think, Death in the Family. No, Court of Owls. Court of Owls. That was the last
Yeah,
one.
that's one of my favorite ones.
I did like Death in the Family though, when he came back with the ripped off face.
Oh yeah, that was great.
That was my favorite one.
Jason Todd.
Oh yeah, Spicer. Marcus is gonna start playing New World.
Oh yeah.
Talked him into it.
So now we're gonna have to level his ass up.
Yeah, I told him his job depends on it.
You
Wow.
with the clan or
Nothing
you,
but
are you
machines.
dead?
You're the one or you're zero.
Yeah. You're either first or last, Ricky Bobby.
You're gonna have to debate. Is there pretty much a dojo group of like players at this point? Because I just keep seeing more people joining.
Just a group.
Yeah.
Best of the best.
Best of the best.
The best of the best of the best, sir.
Around. Yeah, but you should get the game, and then we'll quit.
Yeah.
It's usually the way it goes, but I'll pass.
Yeah, Chris, did you spend your money yet? We've been waiting to quit the game. You're muted, by the way.
Well, I guess you
You've
went to
been
go play the
muted this
game.
whole time, by the way.
Oh yeah,
Can't hear you.
Chris, you've been quiet the entire time, man. I thought you were doing it on purpose.
Yeah, I thought you were just being rude.
Still mute.
Yeah, he's still muted.
Okay, I was like,
Maybe he is just being rude.
Yeah. All right, we get it.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
okay. Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
I think I got an imaginary voice.
Dude, I've been
Oh,
talking.
were you Were you talking this whole time?
Yeah. I said,
Yeah.
I said fucking like, God damn it. Because like
It's been an hour. He's been doing
we're
that
talking
for
about
an
the
hour.
VR stuff, and I haven't fucking opened up my Oculus in like a year or so. So like, I was like, oh, I'll just pop this open real quick.
That was literally the last thing you said too.
Yeah. And I was all like, oh, look at this shit, and y'all didn't hear none of that. Fuck.
So you've been talking for like an hour.
I don't know. Whatever.
It's been a very intense self-discovery right there, man.
Ian's like, why didn't Chris say
Shit.
bye? Is he mad at me? I'm like, yeah, he's super pissed.
Yeah.
He's super pissed, man.
Well, dude, like that's like what you told. Like when you said that, I was like, that's why I haven't bought it yet, because y'all get fucking dip as soon as I do.
No.
No,
They're gonna
no,
be
no.
on for a while.
Yeah,
Right. I've heard that shit fucking before.
yeah, but we really mean it this time.
Yeah, like, really.
He's
No,
a
this
good
time,
man,
yeah.
officer. He didn't mean to hit me. Come on.
He's a good man.
Yeah, and Spicer promises to spend 99% of his time leveling you up.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Amazing.
Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby.
Hope you have beautiful sons. Fuck.
That one movie with John C. Riley, and then he caught that one dude smoking weed.
Walk hard.
Pee-wee's
Walk
Big
Hard.
Adventure?
Yeah, Dewey is like, you don't want to do this, Dewey.
Dewey
It
Cox.
sounds like I kind of do.
It sounds like
Yeah,
I
dude.
do. It's called cocaine. You don't want none of this shit.
John C. Riley is an underrated actor.
Oh, he's amazing.
Why do you have the radio and the TV on at the same time?
Because I like to party. Dude, I fucking said that line too when y'all were talking about that fucking movie, and I was like, come on, that line always fucking kills. It's hilarious. Now I know why. Fuck, I'm all like, damn. Don't shade at me over goddamn fucking movie line, dicks.
Jeez, man. Projecting much? That's disgusting.
You gonna let your children talk to me like that? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
baby.
love the way they're talking to you right now. They're winners.
Then we threw Uncle Chip some war medals off a bridge.
Well, it sounds like you had a great day.
I like to picture my Jesus as a mischievous badger.
I like to picture him as like this old bum, right? And then I'm about to sock him, right? Because he's an old bum. But then something tells me it's like, hey, this guy's something special. And it's Jesus. Yeah, it's Jesus.
I prefer the baby Jesus. All right.
All right.
Picture my Jesus.
Infantile, baby.
Wow. 9 pounds, 10 ounces. Hair in the world.
You know, I'm about to sock him one, right? Because, you know, he's an old bum, right? Fuck? Is that why you sock people in the face?
Fuck, man. I think that was my well, fuck. I think Step Brothers is my favorite. That's like it's fucking so good.
I love the Rob Riggle scene. This is the Catalina Wine Witcher. Wow.
I just want to punch your face. Anything I can do about it? No. Nothing? No.
Oh, tits.
We're selling the house. Why? Did we do something? Is it haunted?
Like the whole like Kobayashi, and then he does that.
Eric's here is gonna eat your balls off.
Yeah, it was in international water, so they couldn't prosecute him.
Hard to believe that dude's a fucking Marine.
Oh, it's very easy to.
It's very easy
He's
to
a Marine.
Yeah, but like he's like a colonel, like a lieutenant. Like they don't. I've never seen a colonel like with that sense of humor. It's always like lower enlisted or like enlisted going down. I've never heard a colonel like make jokes like that.
He's the anomaly.
He's the chosen one.
So funny. I've duct taped like people to their cot before. It was fun.
The house of learned doctors.
When you're in the middle of nowhere and like got nothing else better to do and got some tape.
Where's your friend? Tape him down. And I'm about to sock him one, right? Because, you know, he's an old dirty bum. just don't get that logic.
You want to come over and play G.I. Joes? Yeah, no, you're sleeping with my wife. I don't want to play G.I. Joes with you.
Come on, man. We're doing real good there. I keep talking to you. It's like you pull me into a trance or something.
I'm serious. Screen burn.
When we going shooting again, brothers?
Place and the time, and I'll be there.
I'm jelly. I am peanut butter jealous.
Oh, you need to come down to Texas, brother.
Yep.
Get your mind right.
Dances of my life's journey, like a dirty old bum.
And he comes up to me. I'm about to sock him one, you dirty old bum. And then I said, wait a minute. Better not sock this guy. Something special about him.
And it turns out it's Jesus.
Yeah.
Shit.
I'm pretty sure he came up with that line like right then and there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, almost every movie they do, it's all fucking like improv.
I like their little public service announcements. They're
All the
like
commercials at the end.
yeah.
We're trying to go. If you don't
Like I think Anchorman was 100% improv.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think they had like what's his name, Harrison Ford. It's like they've been doing this joke, but I don't get the joke.
Was he in Anchorman too? Harrison Ford?
Yeah, he was an Anchorman too. Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, he was the guy that turned into a werewolf.
Oh, that's right.
I was like, he's a werewolf.
I don't think I watched Anchorman 2. I was afraid to.
Anchorman
I
2
kinda felt
is
like it was
funny
gonna
as
like
shit.
fall off.
The fight scene was like the best part because like they had like John C. Reilly shows up and he was the ghost of Stonewall Jackson. and then, and then I think what's his name is like I don't know, he said something and then like fucking Ron is like, is that the ghost of Stonewall Jackson? And then guy retorts and then he was like, well, yeah, let's not downplay the fact, but that's the ghost of Stonewall Jackson. It was like the most funniest shit ever. And he was a literal ghost, and they all fought like it was a fucking big ass like war between news anchors. It was like different types of news. They had like, I think Kanye West showed up as MTV.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Will Smith showed up for ESPN. Fucking who? God, what's his name? Liam Neeson showed up for the the History Channel or some shit, and then like Barry Cohen was the BBC, and then like Amy Poehler and fucking what's her name were People magazine.
The gun's looking pretty good, brother.
Thank you. Got the wrong textures on though.
What are you doing that for? You can put the bullets in there. Put some
Yeah, I
whiskey?
got a model. I'm gonna model the bullets out, put it here, and then I'm gonna get like some planes and just put like smoke coming out of it.
Hell yeah, brother. Put some blood splatter, some brains.
Fucking Josh said that yesterday. You should put some blood there.
You should show that violence has occurred.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, John C. Reilly is Dr. Steve Brule.
Oh god, dude, I fucking love that shit.
I've seen parts of it. I've seen the clown one was so fucking funny to me. Where he had a clown there and he was like just freaking out or some shit like that.
Did you see the one when he took the mushrooms? Feels like my asshole's on fire. Sweet berry wine.
That was one of those like weird shows that they had at like in Adult Swim, because Adult Swim had some fucking trippy ass like random shows like that was meant for people on acid.
Yeah, there was a lot of what are those guys? Tim and Eric.
Awesome show.
Yeah, Tim and Eric is so fucking weird.
I couldn't get into that at all.
Dude, I saw
none of this makes
Oh,
sense.
it was
I woke
so
up
random.
and it was on. I woke up, it was on. I was like, what the fuck am I? What is this? It's like
The
where
fucking-
am I?
I like the movie actually. That just there was like one scene that like I fucking crack up every time I see it. It's like the commercial they shoot for the fucking mall that they buy. My dad says this is the best mall that's ever been made. If you don't believe me, then don't. If you don't like it, if you don't listen to my dad, then fuck you. Don't come to my mall. So fucking good. Did you know what we got to do for a sculpt off now?
Dr.
Luminary?
Steve roll.
No, it's
Oh.
got to be how you picture your Jesus.
Oh.
That's got to happen.
Picture him as this dirty old bum.
Toodaloo, toodaloo. Did it. Doo-doo-doo.
What's your favorite version of the Mission Impossible soundtrack? Mine's Limp Bizkit.
Oh, you're serious?
Hell yeah, brother. Limp Bizkit all the way.
I like that. I like the silence. Oh, you're serious?
Durst of Freds.
I know I'm the only one that didn't like that band. All y'all were in there in the mosh pit, Lollapalooza. I'm moving out. Alrighty, brothers. Alrighty.
It's already that time.
Oh yeah. Let him know, Red Meckle.
Oh, we won't be Red Mecha Art on Instagram. That's where we are. So we can find me there. And my silent self.
Spelled like it is at the bottom left.
Yeah, not really. It's actually spelled with a C and H. But yeah, who really cares?
Everybody that's trying to find you.
Type it, maybe.
Yeah.
Come on,
I guess.
man.
Yeah,
Come on,
you're right,
man.
you're right. Yeah, you're right. You're killing me. I get it.
Come on, man. You know,
I
everybody knows Red
understand.
Mecha is spelled with a J.
Corn
Everyone knows
pop,
Red Mecha.
dude.
Yeah.
Come on,
Well,
man.
yeah. Red Mecha. You spell with a C and a H. That's how you find me on Instagram. I'm illiterate a little bit at times.
We still love you.
Thank you.
Mandibles, let him know, brother.
Hey, I'm Harry Mandibles. You can go to GammaBombStudio.com. right up in that thingy. Yeah, you can see all the stuff I get up to, which has been minimal lately, but momentum is picking back up again now that the fucking holidays are over. So yeah.
And if you see him in an art competition, don't even enter. Don't even enter. He's gonna take
You
it
know
home.
what? Just to make
Wasting your
something
time
so
going
by
up against
comparison.
hairy mammals. All right.
Knock your dick in the dirt.
Yeah. Get ready for this dick. Carbon, let him know.
Oh, you're on there. I didn't hear. You kind of cut off, dude.
Carbon, let them know.
All right. Carbon_4444. You can find me on Instagram under CarbonArt44, and then on YouTube, and then on Twitch it's Carbon_4444. All right.
XMD.
I love how Carbon looks at the camera and he goes, puppy eyes, like what? Peace,
It fucking like cut on my headphones.
Michael Dudham from XMD. You can find me at xmdsource.com. And if you just Google XMD, it's everywhere. Got some new brushes coming out soon. So if you don't have a membership, go fucking get it.
Hell yeah. It's worth every penny. And my name's your Spicy Sensei. Appreciate you being here on Friday Night Live. We are the ZBHO Dojo. We're going to be back next Friday. So definitely come on in and hang out with us. Post your art in the Discord. And we love you all. Everybody say bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Bye.
Bye.